Good morning, guys. Leslie at Ski Bakers. This is how I'm going to start my day, Kane. You standing in front of me. Come on, keep moving. Hi, Abel. Oh, excuse you. We processed our turkey for Thanksgiving last night. Well, for Jason's family Thanksgiving. We tried to find the largest tom. I'm not going to walk too close or they're going to end up coming through the fence. But I think we found the biggest one. I didn't get a weight before I put the heart, liver, and gizzards back inside of it, but after it was chilled, I bagged it and then I weighed it, and with the organs back inside, it was 27.5 pounds. So there's probably at least, I don't know, 3 to 5 pounds as a guess of the organs. Foxy, where's your buddy Trinity? I'll have to walk back around the other side and see what she's doing in the shelter. Everybody else is out here. We did get these ladies moved to a fresh spot over here. Huh. They're much happier over there. You can definitely see the outline of where their fence was. I'll have to come out and kind of spread out this straw and stuff from there where their shelter was. If I kind of spread it around, then it'll break down and just fertilize. It's kind of odd that Trinity's not out here, so we're gonna have to go see what she's doing. She may just be standing or laying in the shelter. Gotta take care of my gut bucket. It was dark last night. We didn't feel like trying to hike out to the compost pile. We didn't drag out the scalder and plucker and everything for one. We just scalded it with basically like the turkey fryer. She's standing. I can't see her very well on camera, but she's just standing in there chilling. So we've got about 3 more weeks before we do the rest of the turkeys. I think I have all but 4 sold. I haven't really contacted a whole lot of people that used to buy from us. We didn't do turkeys last year. Because I think I'll probably just part the other 4 out and put them in our freezer. It's nice to, just checking to make sure it's still dry. It's nice to be able to just pull out a whole turkey breast. And yeah, everything's dry. So I think I'll make another one like this. I just part it out and I leave the whole breast, both sides together on the bone, and then I can take that out and roast a turkey breast, or I can cut the breast off and use it like I would a chicken breast. Hi, Margot. Jason and I, he held them. I drew blood samples on these guys and 9 other goats. We do an annual testing, disease testing. You are so gross. Where I send in blood samples and get them disease tested for CAE and Yonis. So the first 11. Hi. I know this rain is miserable. I'm sorry. The first 11 will be shipping out today. They do testing on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I have to, if I get it shipped out today, they should have it by Monday, Tuesday. The blood vials are just in my refrigerator. I have to package those up. And I have an ice pack that I put in the freezer. I know, I'm gonna get breakfast. My daughter that throws hay is out of town, so I will throw hay in the morning, and my other daughter will throw hay at night. Hi, boys. And then I hope to do some more ultrasounds again today. Oh, what a swampy mess, guys. I gotta figure out something to do here. Thought about giving them the whole area, but I don't want to put her out with Thor until, I think the earliest would be like November 8th. Hi, Freya. Because then she would be due, if he bred her that day, March 1st. And that will give us show pigs for the March born class. So I'm gonna throw hay and then do my normal chores, and then we'll see what else we can get done. Okay, morning chores are done. Dogs think that they're gonna get eggs from me. I was just in the small coop. Got a couple eggs. Have to hide them in my hoodie pocket. Look, see, no eggs. Kane thinks that every time I go in the chicken coop that I'm gonna bring out eggs to give him. Alright, I'm gonna go in and make sure that my ultrasound machine is charged, and I think we're gonna go ultrasound some goats. I think it's been, I don't know, 9-10 days. Alright, let's go ultrasound some goats. If we can get them in from the field. The 6 that we did last time, Trinity, Mazikeen, Remy, who else did we have? Trinity, Mazikeen, Remy, Classy, Apani, and Sugar, I believe. And then we're gonna get Sangria and Cupid. They may not be quite far enough along from when I saw them bred, but we'll check them anyway and try it. They're all the way back. I don't even know if you guys can see them, but at the back of the field back there. Okay, the first one that came up and I caught today is Remy. So from her last ultrasound, and I haven't done a whole lot of ultrasounding, so I don't know how accurate I am, but I think she is probably around 49 days. And so I think she'll be due about February 1st. So let's see if we can see a little more definitive. Ooh, Remy! Definitively how many. So it was there. You could see one. Give it a second, see if it moves around here. Oh, Remy, come on. behave. A little more gel, try a little bit further forward. Remy. She is not impressed. So here it's kind of hard to tell. Let's see which way. Like this kind of opens up. You think there's multiple sacs there, but then when you move a little bit, it's almost like it's, you know, kind of like in a C shape, and then it, you know, they look separate, but when you move they kind of open up to one. But it looks like there's something here. It looked like there was here and here, but that looks like all one. So that looks like 1, 2, maybe another down here. But you have to kind of wait and see if there's anything in the sac or if it's just fluid. See, that looked like all one kind of opened up there. We could be seeing ends of the sac. See, like here, that looks like baby up here, and I think maybe one down here. A little bit different angle. She's really leaning on me, so it makes it hard. See, there you can see, looks like one here and one here for sure. From what I've seen so far, I'm probably gonna say 2, maybe 3. This looks like here. You can see one bouncing around. Maybe over here. I don't know, I'm still on the 2 to 4 for Remy. I think there's 2 or 3. Here, whoops, and here. So, I believe there's at least 2. I'm gonna guess more like 3, but I suppose there could be 4. Yep, that's what I'm gonna stick with. Alright, our next one is Classy. I have her about 39 days and due around February 10th. Let's see, last time we thought we saw maybe 2 to 3. Oh, stand still. I'm not seeing a whole lot here with Classy. I thought she was around 39 days now. She would have been about 30 days last time. I'll have to go back and watch her last ultrasound again. I mean, it looks like there could kind of be here, but really not obvious. Well, I think we're just going to have to check Classy again the next time we do ultrasounds. Probably another week to 10 days. Maybe here. we don't, ooh, classy. If we don't see anything, we'll just have to put her back with the buck, which is fine. I think that's what we'll have to do. Up next I have, really Karma, I have Mazikeen. From her last ultrasound, I am guessing she's about, I think it says 59 days. It's hard to read up there. And so I think I have her due around January 27th or so. I did not see her bred, so that's just a complete guess by what I was seeing in the ultrasound. Mazikeen. She is like, oh, halfway laying down, not behaving. Can you stand up straight, Maz? Make this easier. I think I see at least 3 there. There's one here. Looks like here, here, and up here. I can't tell if there's something over here. I can get her to stand a little better. Here's one. A little more gel here. Okay, Maz, are we ready? She's only partially shaved. I'm going to wipe her off and clip a little bit more of her belly, and then we'll try again. That could be part of it. Okay, got in front of her udder clipped better now. She was only clipped right up kind of in her leg pit. There's one bouncing around here. There we go. So you can see this one moving. Looks like, whoop, head, you just saw body, and then you can kind of see 4 white dots. That's the legs. Looks like there's another here. That one's definitely the closest, bouncing around in there. Let's see, which direction do I need to go to find the others? Looks like a head maybe there. Nope, bouncing around. Oh, you can see the dark spot. That was the eye. And the eye socket, at least. Let's try this way. See if we can get more than one at a time on here. Find the right spot. Can't quite get where they're all there together. Yes, I can, please. There's one bouncing around. There, I think we've got two. She just does not want to stand right for me to try to get. So there I see 4 sacks. Kind of trying to see if there's movement in each. I know I've seen at least 2 on the screen at the same time, but when I go back and edit, I can usually see better. Oh, where's my buttons here? think I'm getting here and here, maybe up here. That looks like, I'm not sure if it's a back or a belly. Here. I don't know. I'm gonna say definitely 2, but I think there's 3, possibly 4. Right there, I see 1, 2. I just smeared the screen. And if I move a little bit above that, I think I see another, at least 1, if not 2. So I'm going to say that Mazikeen has at least 3, maybe 4. Hard to tell with her not standing well. I think that was the longest walk ever. I had to go out to the back of the field to get sugar, and we walked like a turtle all the way back up. Okay, Shug, how are you? Looks like she's clipped fairly decent. Alright, sugar I have is about 45 days. Chugs. There's 2 right off the bat. Stand still, lady, stand still. So 2 on the left side. Sugar. Stand still. Let's try turning this. Hey. Trying to scrape, lick, and eat the entire feed pan. It looks like 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. And you can see this one up here bouncing around quite a bit. And this one's not doing a whole lot of moving. Then it looks like here, maybe in the upper left. Sugar, stop. Put your leg down. And that bottom right one's bouncing around a little bit now. So I think I'm going to say right there, Sugar has 3, which if I remember right, that's what she had last year. Maybe, oh, maybe a 4th over here. I can only get 3 on the screen at the same time. So 3, maybe 4. You can see those look like legs. Let's see if we can get that one a little bit closer. Sugar. I don't think she's going to cooperate for that. Alright, Sugar, 3, maybe 4. Well, I only had to go about 3/4 of the way down the field to get Apani, who is next. Now she... oh, let's see. I have Apani is probably around 43 days and due February 7th. So let's see what we see. And oh, how many did we see last time? For Apani, we thought we saw 2+. Oh, leaning on me. I don't know, Apani. Batted me in the eyeball with her tail. If I remember right, Apani and Classy were kind of... will you stop with the tail? Kind of hard to see last time because they were pretty early. She does look like she may have a little bit of diarrhea starting. And that could just be from being out on the fresh grass out there, but it looks like maybe, oops. I think both Apani and Classy are going to throw me for a loop. They were both in with Obi. So, I think Apani, same as Classy, we might have to check her again. Let's get a little more. We might have to check her again on the next round of ultrasounds, and they may both have to go back in with Obi. Standing well at all. Oh, honey. Serious lean hurting my arm here. I think her and Classy are gonna have to go back in with Obi. I mean, there's still a chance from when they were together that they're bred and they're just not far enough along to see. I'm not seeing what I thought I saw on the last ultrasound. So I guess we'll have to check them again next time and maybe go back in a breeding pen. Alright, next up is Sangria. Now, she's more than likely from the date, I don't know if I saw her bred or if she had muck butt, but more than likely we're not going to see anything. I think she's only probably about 24 days along, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's see. Put your leg down, Rita. Kind of right in here, there could be some sacs there. Let's zoom in a little bit. I think it looks kind of like 3. Oops. Yeah, I'm gonna say, even though she's probably only around 24 days, She looks like there's, ooh, fly. Probably about 3 sacs there. So we'll check her again the next time we do ultrasounds, but that's probably the earliest that I've ever seen. Now we have Cupid, and oh boy is she in a mood. I'm not sure how well this is going to go. She would be, I think, like 26 days. I think she looks like she's probably bred. It looks like 3. Maybe 4. Oh, we can't zoom at that depth. Let's see. I think it's hard to tell. Oh, if you look kind of in each sac, it looks like there's probably something in at least 3. Probably those 3 right there. So I'm going to go ahead and let her go back out with her friends, and we'll take a look at her again next time. So her and her mom Sangria are probably just a couple days apart. There could be 1, 2, 3, 4. She did have 3 last year. So we'll see next time. Alright, the last one we have for today is checking Trinity with a Y again. Oh, I don't remember where she's at on this list. There she is. Last time she did not look bred. Only 9-day difference, but let's see if we can see anything else. Oh, stop kicking. This looks like she could be here, but at the same time it doesn't really look obvious. That might be here, here. This looks like a big space there too, so I'm not... My belly's making noises. This might be, fly, might be up here. Not really convinced. I had decided that if she didn't look bred, I was going to put her back in with the rest of the does and then try to reintroduce her back to Joker later, but I don't really want to leave Foxy over there by herself with him. I don't know, maybe here and here. So I think we'll put her back in with Foxy and Joker, check her again on our next ultrasounds, and then kind of decide from there what we're going to do. So I think I'm just going to put a question mark by her. So we have Cupid and Sangria, really early, but they look bred. Apani and Classy both look like I thought they were last time, but they didn't look bred this time. So I put question marks next to them. If not, they will both go back in with Obi. Pretty sure that's who they were with. Let me see. Yeah, Apani and Classy were both with Obi. And so that leaves Mazikeen positive, Remy positive, Sugar positive, and then it looks like Sangria and Cupid. So the next ones would be Treble. She would be around 30 days on November 8th. And Mellow would probably be after that. So really we're looking at, what, that's probably like the second week, first full week, but into November before our next ones would be kind of visible on the ultrasound. So maybe we'll check some of these guys next week, and then the week after maybe we can get some more positives. Okay, we're going to pack up our blood samples for our disease testing. So each goat gets one of these vials. These are a 4 milliliter, just a plain red top tube. And each goat gets a tube number and their name on it. I have to fill out my paperwork with the tube number and each goat's names and what testing we want. We're doing the Yonis and the CAE, the date it's drawn, the date I'm sending it, how many samples. My information is on the top half of that. So we're going to, I have their instructions over here on the side. So it says, okay, if you're not sending right away, that you can put these in the fridge for 1 to 2 days. So it's been 2 days. I knew I was going to ship them today. I try to do like every other one kind of up and down. It just helps make it a little bit easier, but obviously it's not cooperating with me today. I guess part of that's my OCD too, but so we have to rubber band these together because these are tubes for disease testing. They have to have an ice pack with them. If we were sending in just for preg checks, that does not need to be refrigerated or an ice pack. And they have to fit in this box, so sometimes this takes just a minute to get them how we want them. You're supposed to wrap them in newspaper, paper towel, something absorbent, basically. If something breaks, it will be absorbed for the most part. Then you put it in a biohazard bag or a Ziploc bag labeled biohazard. And then it is sealed in that bag. So that is ready to go in our box. I have, doesn't say you have to put this in a Ziploc bag, but I always do. I take my ice pack, I always wrap it in a paper towel, put it in a separate bag, should close there, and then you take your paperwork and put that in a separate bag. If you're mailing a check, you put that in there as well. I always just have them send me a link and I pay with a credit card or PayPal. Put that in another bag so that if there's any moisture in there, it does not get wet and ruined. They will be able to read it when they get it. Then, oh, let's see. This has to go. This is always the fun part. Getting everything to fit. They want you to send either, I don't know, UPS, FedEx. If you're sending through the mail, they want a priority like a 3 to 5 day shipping preferably. I mean, it's going from Illinois to California and typically they get it in 2 to 3 days. I've never really had it go longer than that. Let's see. Before I seal that, I should make sure. Check their instructions, make sure I have everything. Oh, a red top tube for each animal. They are rubber banded, paper toweled, and in a bag. Ice pack, paperwork. You have to write an exempt animal specimen on the box. Place all documents in a bag. Yep. And then once I send this, I will put a little bit of packing tape on here just to make sure that it stays closed. I try to leave one side. The post office will put their stuff on the opposite side, typically from where mine is written. Once I get a tracking number, I will email them, and they want your tracking number and the number of vials and what tests, so that they know kind of what to expect. Usually by shipping on Thursday, Friday, they get it by Monday, Tuesday at the latest. They test on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I think if they test on, no, they test on Thursdays for the CAE and the Yonis. So, then I will have a report by Friday. Usually it comes like Friday around 8 o'clock at night because that's the time difference. But so I'm going to take this down to the post office, send this off. We'll get a list together for who our next group is going to be. And I think when we get back we're going to plant some more ginger and maybe plant some turmeric. Okay. Joey and I went to the post office. Huh. Yeah, I don't need you in my lap. We're going to plant some ginger and turmeric real quick. Oops. And once I get it planted, it'll go out to my sunroom, but it's easier just to do it out here. So I just use these shallow kind of tote bins, tote buckets, whatever you want to call them. That's what I have some ginger already in the sunroom. The ginger just needs a shallow container, but it spreads out. It doesn't really go down. So it works great for those. This is my first time growing the turmeric. So from what I've seen, it pretty much grows like the ginger, but it sounds like it needs it a little bit deeper, so I filled it up just a little bit more with soil. The soil is slightly damp, and let's see, I'll show you a couple of these in case you've never grown ginger or seen it starting to sprout. That is ginger sprouting from the rhizome. This one has one here and here. It could potentially sprout from several different places. This one has a small one. Actually, it looks like two. It's got a small one here at the end, and then it also looks like it's starting to sprout just a little bit on the very tip. So, get away from my knife. Oh. So what I'm going to do is look at each one. This one is kind of drying and shriveling back further. So I'm just going to cut this one off. I'm going to set that. It looks like it might have another one sprout here. And I'm just going to try to see and separate these into a few pieces if possible. And then I just set them on the top of the soil until I know I have them where I want them. Try to make sure that if it's already sprouting, that is facing up. Sometimes I'll just take this whole piece and just stick it in. Just depends. I don't have quite as much as what I normally stick in the ground. Now, ginger takes typically 8 to 10 months from the time it sprouts. So, what is this? Towards the end of October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June. We're looking at June to August harvesting. Because I'm putting it in my sunroom and not outside, I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to go ahead and stick this piece in there. I don't think it will sprout and grow, but we'll see. Just go that way. Let's see. If there's some that I think may not sprout, I will kind of put those where there's a little less space. So I am going to just take a quick picture of that so that when it starts growing or not growing, I know what it looks like, kind of what it's spaced like. And I'm just going to push these about the length of my fingers into the dirt, soil. Like I said, this soil is already damp, so I probably will not water them in. And then I'm just going to go back and lightly cover it up. Ginger likes to be wet, but not likes to be damp. It doesn't like a whole lot of moisture. I mean, I believe it's more of a tropical plant, but it doesn't want to be drowned either. And I do not put holes in these bins because I typically forget to water it. And with the bins being clear, I can see if there's water in the bottom. So I'm really good at not drowning them. But I am going to probably leave the covers on once I take them out to the sunroom, just kind of like a greenhouse. We'll do the same thing with the turmeric. Like I said, this is my first time growing this. I set some of these out on the counter thinking that they would sprout, and some of them have shriveled a little bit. I haven't really done anything like my ginger does. So I took a few more out of the refrigerator. I bought this to make my fire cider. It's the only time that I've ever used it, but I figured it wouldn't hurt to grow it. So I am going to take these pieces, and my understanding is it's basically the same as ginger. Any spots, eyes on the rhizome can sprout. So I'm going to just kind of cut them into a couple pieces. If they're larger, I'm hoping getting them into the damp soil and into the heat in the sunroom will help them start to sprout. We did turn the in-floor heat, the radiant heat, on in the sunroom when the temperature started dropping. So that's like putting it essentially on a heat mat. So try to get these somewhat evenly spaced out. Looks pretty good to me. From my research, like I said, it looks like this grows pretty much the same as ginger. They said 9 to 10 months. To harvest. So it's pretty close to the same. And I'm going to push these in a little bit deeper. That was the only difference that I kind of really saw, was it looked like, couldn't really find any specifications on how deep it should go, but it seemed to be that it grows a little bit deeper than ginger. So we'll see. I didn't plan on growing this, but when I ordered it for my fire cider, I ordered way too much from Azure, so I might as well try to sprout some. And the ginger, I think, is stuff that I had ordered from Azure, but if you can get ginger in the store, specifically like organic, would be better. A lot of times anything from the store that's not organic is sprayed with a growth inhibitor. So typically, even if it does sprout and grow, you won't really, not always, but typically you won't really get any actual growth from it. It may sprout, but it doesn't grow anything. So, I mean, that's as easy as that is. Like I said, I need to make some room in my sunroom. I'll get them out there, and if they start sprouting, I'll bring you guys back and kind of show you how they're doing.